Good evening, everyone. It's great to see you all here. Thank you for listening to my answer to the following question. My name is Fanny Deswita Anggraeni. My friend call me Wita sometimes. I am an international management student of Universitas Tanjungpura, batch 2019. Today, I'm here to answer the question given by my lecturer, Mr. Mursalin. Firstly, I will answer all the questions, part A, which deals with the activities in Zoom meeting. There are 4 questions. There I will answer the following question on part B, which deal with the theories of HRM. Here are the questions, then I will watch 2 videos given by the answer the question that follows. Well, my dear friends, let me begin my answer. Part A. The question number 1. I always attend every organizational behavior class every night, and yes, I'm quite active in every class, asking the question and answering the following question, also listening to their presentation. Number 2, there are 10 chapters that have been presented before the final exam, while the rest is they need to make the video. Number 3, I learn about new things, especially how the motivation affects organizational success, about leadership, organization, and many more. Number 4, the book titled Robbins and Judge by Stephen Robbins and Timothy Judge. This book was given by our lecturer, Mr. Adi Mursalin. Now I'm going to answer the question on part B. Number 1, leadership involves making sound and sometimes difficult decisions, creating and articulating a clear vision, establishing achieved goals, and providing followers with the knowledge and tools necessary to achieve those goals. Leadership is the capacity to influence others through inspiration motivated by passion, generated by vision, pursued by conviction, and ignited by a purpose. Number 2, we both approach focus on the situational context, but behaviorism focus on the learning the conditioning, whereas the social approach emphasizes the influence others have on our behavior, whereas the cognitive approach claims that dysfunctional behavior is a result of faulty thinking patterns. Number 3, one of the most common and important challenges currently facing organizations is dealing with people who are different. This challenge is termed as a workforce diversity. Organizations are becoming increasingly cosmopolitan. They are becoming more heterogeneous in terms of gender, race, and ethnicity. Number 4, one of their disadvantages is being flexible and agility. Home working enables more agility and flexibility in work arrangement. With employees no longer tied to an office, they may be better placed and more willing to work flexible hours, such as earlier or later in the day or even at weekends. This may help you to meet certain business and needs, or as example, if you are trading with customers residing in a different time zone. But there are also the disadvantage, which working from home doesn't suit everyone. Working from home might be not suited to everyone's personality or ability. Some employees might prefer the routine and structure that working in an office environment provides them. Some staff may prefer their personal interaction with colleagues and also find face-to-face guidance with the manager extremely beneficial in helping them complete the task with a disability. To achieve their goals, you are also to need to be mindful of employees with a disability. Working from home may have a negative impact on their support they need to do their job. Working from home may not also fit in everyone's home life. Example, some people may have young children that might be unaware of boundaries and cause interruption during the working days. Others may not have the physical space required to create a suitable dedicated working area. I'm going to answer the number 2. Communication is a key in any workplace, especially one of the most interaction occurs via email, chat, or calls. As a leader, it's your responsibility to foster a culture of communication throughout the organization. Lead by example by giving regular updates and holding check-in with your team. If your staff sees that you are an effective communicator, they will follow suit by picking up your habits. Technology is what makes virtual teams possible, so don't be shy away from the tools and software that can make your job being easier. So there's also trust. I think trust is a key in any relationship. When employees trust their managers and believe they are working towards a shared vision, collaboration and engagement happen naturally. Number 3, the COVID-19 pandemic is, among of the other things, is a massive experiment in telecommunicating. Up to half Indonesian workers are currently working from home, more than double the fraction who have worked from home. Of course, some jobs simply can be done at home, but the outbreak is accelerating the trend toward telecommunicating, possibly for a long term. Until now, telecommunicating has been slower to take hold than many predict when remote work technology first emerged. This inertia probably reflects sticky work culture as well as a lack interest from employees in investing in the technology and management practice necessary to operate telework works. But the pandemic is forcing this investment and industry where the telework is possible, with more people learning how to use remote technology. As a result, we may see a more permanent shift toward telecommunicating and the pros and cons to more telecommunicating. On the plus side, the workers tend to prefer working from home. It reduces emissions and office costs, and it helps people, especially women, balance work and family roles. It may even make us more productive. And the downside, managing a telecommunicating staff cannot be difficult. Professional isolation can have negative effects on well-being and career development, and the effect of productivity can over the long run and in a scaled-up system are uncertain. The next part, and it's number 1, organizational behavior is the systematic study of people and their work within the organization. Understanding this definition of organizational behavior, it will also be used for Jane to be a better manager. A course in organizational behavior will help Jane in managing human resources and help creating a motivating environment in the organization. Number 2, this case talks about person G who joined an organizational behavior course with the intent to find clear-cut answers to be an effective manager or how to manage people effectively. In initial cases, the professor discussed the emerging challenge being faced in behavioral science. Number 3, took the terms account and finance are very much interrelated to each other. They are not synonyms. The term of account refers to the flow of the money of a company or an organization on a daily basis, whereas the finance is a broad term used to maintain assets and liabilities of the company, of the organization. It can be added that the account is based on the company's past and ongoing records, but a finance focus on its future growth. Marketing is exclusively used for the policy following and to promote the sell company products or services. It acts as a source to generate revenue required for the accounts and finance sector. The daily cash flow directly depends on a company marketing strategies. Basically, all three worlds closely related to each other and hence use combined. The next part, I think the diversity in the workplace increasing in the organizational morale and create efficiency and effectiveness. Workers from cultural backgrounds bring their skill to the table, then it can help you to critically examine a problem or task at many diverse levels. It enables you to understand the customer base from diverse backgrounds. Number 7, the organizational culture definition relates to the structure of an organization, such as a company or non-profit, and the value sociology and psychology of that organization. Some examples of an organization culture include philosophy, values, expectation, and experience. Number 8, according to the Essential of Organization Behavior, the 14th edition, the big five personality dimension that has the biggest influence on a job performance is conscientiousness. Those who score higher in this trait are likely to have higher level job-related knowledge as those who are highly conscientious to learn more. The 5-factor model not only helps people better understand how they compare to the others and put names to the characteristics, it also used to explore the relationship between personality and many other life indicators. Number 9, we all tend toward one leadership style more than one another. due to our personal preference, abilities, role models, and more. But one approach doesn't fit all scenarios. Some situations and people call for responsibilities and freedom to plan, decide, and act. You also and your team will likely perform better if you develop a wide set of styles to apply as appropriate. Number 10. As a result of the background motivates that an organization may have, every institution is driven by the urge to have invest all the time and effort undertaking the activities that will see the company to be a better place in the economy. A good example of such company in the Apple company. The following are the reasons of the hard work. As a personality it will refer to the emergence of the various qualities and characteristics that a person has that makes the person to have a difference. Next is part discussion, number 11. In the case of Wayne Huizenga, he started his own business with a positive mind and strong belief in his abilities from the small garbage company to build his career. It reflects how he trusts himself and how Huizenga took action in reality. It can be seen that he had a good vision into business and could catch the opportunities. It is figured out that the level of self-esteem is connected to the happiness level Huizenga enjoyed in his doing business and immersed to it. He was satisfied and happy with that he worked for. When a person sees their value at work, they will have more success to immerse in it. It says that Ferris and Johnson and said his case in 2017. As a result, he shaped his action on his way to become a successful businessman. In conclusion, Wayne Huizenga had great self-esteem and he could success by taking advantage from being positive and be able to take risks as well as action gave him chance to gain achievement. It will be great when someone knows who he or she and improve themselves to the better. Number 16. In companies communication these days, job satisfaction become an important key for factor for organization to develop and motivate people as well. People tend to speak out what they think about their work to have a common voice and boost up the company to develop job satisfaction could lead to job involvement and reverse. Having great appreciation and respect the team or boss provide employees with an energy and motivation to commit themselves with the company. It results in a positive performance and good outcomes that are affected to encouraged by external positive factors. Number 17. The study of organization behavior gives insight on how employees behave and perform in their workplace. It helps us develop an understanding and the expect that motivate employees, increase their performance, and help organization establish a strong and trusting relationship with their employees. That's it, I think, about my presentation. I hope you can get something new or the new insight from this video. Enough the words. Thank you for watching and good luck for all of us in this final exam. Thank you.